What's up, Warren? We're back.
Oh man!
Look the
What an
stare
awesome
down.
part two! What an awesome part two! And I mean, these two guys put some real good analogies and definitions to fear. You guys might need to really take heed and listen to that. There was even some ways of getting past some of your fears dropped in there too. So
We got all these. We got these life coaches around us, and psych majors,
You're so full of
sociology majors.
Look, now it can be me again. You're so full of shit.
So I had to bring it to a subject that is more comfortable with me, divinity. Let's go.
I mean, I'm very comfortable with the divinity.
I know you are. Y'all not scared of it, but I don't have no degrees
I
in
have
psychology.
a fear of God. Sorry.
I don't have any degrees in psychology.
I took a few classes, but I'm
I
guessing.
have.
Yeah.
He was referring to me. Yeah. In sociology, psychology.
Well, marketing isn't that that's a psych course to me, and I'll get out.
You have to figure out your target market, how they think, how people think. You know, what are they willing to pay for?
What they think of value.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So it's in the mind.
We need to talk. I'm sorry, that's all I'm glad we said this here on the after show, because I'd have straight stopped in the regular one and been like, yeah, we need to talk, because it's something I just devised last night.
All right.
We'll talk about that off camera. Yeah, we'll talk about that off camera. But
the fear of God.
The fear of God. Hold on, what was there?
No,
not
the fear of the woods.
I'm just saying, dude. As soon as you said that,
Don't
something
say
was
that.
over there
Now.
like.
Hey.
Now, again, we said fear has degrees, and there's a healthy degree, and then there's a
Debilitating.
Yeah, I like
degree.
that. I like the way you put
I didn't
that.
want to say unhealthy, because it's way past unhealthy when you get
I like
to
the
a
way
certain
you
part.
put that. It is.
I'm gonna say something that most people don't agree. Question God. Just
Who
like
wouldn't I get it.
Yeah.
I had to test myself.
question
You're
God.
right. People feel like you're not supposed to.
Yeah, they feel like that.
Y'all better chill out on here. You know how people think that people act like they have never had a thought in their life that was not right, or they feel like it wasn't perfect.
You better say it.
I'm just saying, you know,
You
people
better-
act like
did
they
he not
perfect.
just slide that right on home? You better say it.
People act like they
dude.
never had a
That's
thought
just
that
where we
wasn't
was about to go with
right
that.
to, you know what I'm saying, according to society's rules, whatever. They act like that is not how it works. You know,
And be quick
he
to
gave
pick
us
it on you.
They will bash you.
Yeah, they
Make
quick
you
to
out to
pick
be
it
a
on
bad
you.
person.
But if you look at the book that they don't read,
Yeah.
which they base their life on,
Yeah.
Ooh.
it all these leaders question God.
Every last one of them.
They begged God. They was like, "Well, can you change your mind on
Even-
some things?"
Even Jesus, on the way to the cross, even Jesus.
If this be your will,
Even
let's not talk about that one, 'cause
hold
we
on,
get-
'cause even if you watch the movie Passion of the Christ, they depict it as he asked before are you sure this is what you want me to go do? I mean, like, we don't have to do this. Like, why do I have to go and do this?
He's like, "We can rewrite this before it starts."
I'm just saying.
But yeah, there's a correct way and there's a wrong way to question authority.
Respect, like Malcolm said. I'll respect that.
My father, I wouldn't come to him left-winged.
Exactly.
And if I did, I expect
With the
1-2
repercussions,
coming, right?
Yeah, expect the repercussions.
You
Same
can't-
way with God. You come wrong at him,
Yes.
you got to expect the repercussions or accept the repercussions, because you're gonna get it.
You don't even have to expect it. It's coming.
Yeah, you're gonna get it.
Not today, maybe not tomorrow.
Yeah, you're gonna
Next
get
day.
it.
Some way.
Every day.
I like the way you put that, dude. For real. How you ended that with the question and came right in and was.
I
that
seen
was
how he
dope.
said it, and I was like, I seen each and every. I was like, okay, he finna. I think he finna do it. He finna do it. Okay, he gonna do it.
He gonna end this right.
He did it.
Like, he did
that was perfect. I think that's the guy about to lock up the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
See your clock.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, he
But
about to lock up the
caretaker.
bathrooms.
But yeah, we have to learn that we can respect That's why I said we're gonna come back to your word. We can respect God, but we don't have to be shivering underneath this bench just because we think that God shouldn't have made that tree green, or it was a mistake that that tree grew right where it did. A lot of things are for us to change. He did give us dominion over the earth.
Who changed it? Who changed it?
I said a lot of things are for us to change.
Okay.
He did give us
That ain't what I thought
dominion
you said, but go ahead.
over the earth.
That's where I was going with it. Every time we get involved in something, it fucks up. Let's just go there. People that's given a little authority tend to run with it instead of, like Malcolm said, the respect of it. You respect the fact that you were given this authority, but they go and abuse it. And then now it's like, because somebody said that's brown, we all got to say that that's the color brown. Because somebody said that's a bird, now we got to go and say that that's a bird.
Well, Adam did that.
I mean, I'm just saying. But and I went back that far because it just shows the dominion that we've been given over the years. Come on, because I think you felt what I was about to say. Go ahead.
So we think about that. We think about fear and everything. One of the largest fears in the world is, what is it? Being ostracized.
Ostracized, yeah.
So when you just said that, everybody's saying, okay, well, if it's gonna be brown, it's gonna be brown. But if you say, why is it brown? Oh, could it have been another color? People are like, well, they can have it in their mind, but they're too scared to even bring that point.
You're going just where I wanted to take it.
And you say that point, and it's like, you had that same thought, but because somebody else had the courage or just the mindset to just say, hey, maybe, or whatever the case may be. I ain't want to do that. Yeah.
This is the after show.
Right. Here you can say whatever.
The balls,
I mean,
to testosterone.
And you see how the world, how the world go, man. It seems like people are just like, it's getting worse and worse now, and it's like either people, want to be in the spotlight a lot, or it's like they don't be at all. And it's like the people who are now, they're getting, and it seems like the Jesus factor and the religious factor is getting further and further away.
Because people are starting to wake up and understand, taking a stance and believing in something and saying this is, and I'm talking to myself, and taking a stance and believing in something. They know it, and they know that they can get this off if they. It's all about a confidence. It's all about a. If you and I are engaged in a conversation, or we're all engaged in a conversation, and I say something, you're going to be more apt to believe me if I speak with confidence. If I can kind of prove my point, people are going to believe me. So now I just utilize my dominion, and guess what? Everybody's following.
If you talk from your chest, come on.
DeKalb County.
25th. That's all I gotta say.
DeKalb
the 25th.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
DeKalb County, but
No. We're gonna see what's gonna happen on the 27th. Well, from that point, I'm gonna go.
Damn, dude. This crazy.
I'm glad Malcolm's in the middle.
So hold on, I got a question. Was that planned because my name is Malcolm, or is it just how was it?
Honestly, none of this. That's what's funny. None of this.
You said Malcolm, and I was like, hold on. He said that's a joke, huh?
No, actually, none of it is planned. It's like every time we have a guest, we always put the guest in the middle, but
he just happens to be Malcolm.
Malcolm just happens to have the name Malcolm, and I mean that's just that thing, Malcolm in the middle. But I didn't even think about it until you just said it.
I thought about it when you said it the first time.
I didn't even. It wasn't.
But I was like, man, I'm just gonna leave it alone.
Malcolm and I like, don't you?
I said we're not gonna play with that.
Yeah, I didn't even. I promise you that was not.
But did you see the look on his face when I said the 27th? I was like, thank you, Malcolm.
Cause I saw the light when I said I was talking to myself, and that
you saw the light. I just wanted to make sure that your Dwayne Wade sayings were all the way up.
They up for real. Cause I mean, and let me explain this real quick way how that just transpired. When I said I was talking to myself, and he said the 27th, November 27th was coming real quick. And
I'm
there's
talking about
been a-
May 27th.
Oh, I don't know about that one, but I'm gonna go with the November 27th.
Shots fired.
Yes, I'm gonna go with
Shots
November
fired.
27th. All I know. Damn.
It's
I
like the,
Okay, let's go with May 27th.
May
Let's just
27th.
go
That's
with-
like is that the first day? Isn't that the Tuesday after Memorial Day?
Yeah.
That'll be the first day that you
We
would
off
go
work.
back from
We
work.
We off.
We all worked that Monday.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. You gonna get off a break and then go off another break? Let me turn my back on you. I'm jealous.
So Malcolm, he's just gonna leave you in the fire by yourself.
If I come back and I ain't there, man, you know what happened. You get partially blame. You partially blame. You gotta be there.
Yeah, man, I totally get it now. It's making sense. Okay, I'll go.
But-
I'm
but
gonna
let's-
take the challenge and go with May 27th.
Okay, but
'Cause I
let's
know
go
where
back
you're
to
going
our
with this
fear.
now. There is no fear with it. It is, but I can't let it overpower me.
I'm going back to Malcolm.
Oh, okay.
Let's challenge our fears. If it's not something that is going to actually kill you, let's challenge.
I'm
Please-
doing
please.
it right now.
Please don't go out and get try to fly. Don't jump off of buildings
That's what they
without
tell you in psychology class.
apparatuses.
The
To face your fear, but take
his
his steps and make sure you take someone with you to be able to watch what you're doing.
Let's be realistic about some of this stuff.
Yeah.
Let's be realistic.
Take a trampoline if you're going to jump off a building.
Baby
You're
steps.
going to fly.
Baby steps.
Remember, we don't like R. Kelly.
What
You
are
don't
you
like
doing
have to
now?
do
'Cause
that.
we can't let that slide. What are you doing now?
Being on
Okay.
camera. Being on camera.
Ooh.
But that's what's funny. You keep saying that, and you said it, and you know he hadn't watched the show.
I know yet.
And then when he came to work the other day, and I was like, "Did you see the show?" I'm like, "Dude, I watched it and watched you, and you just act so like you were normal." So he got it. I sent it to him. I guess he went and watched it then.
But some reason I feel like it's like my family like that though. My mom, my
Has
siblings.
anyone seen it?
Mm-mm. That was
Have
my
you
first
told,
time
have
seeing
you
it.
have you told
Yeah,
anyone that
I told his girlfriend at the time. My girlfriend, she was my ex-girlfriend. She know about it. A couple girls know. A couple people know. I tell everybody when I'm finna go do it. They always ask me to send it to them, so I'm had to start sending it to them. But like I said, I feel like this
Are
right
you on
here.
Facebook?
Very, very little.
No, because I would tag you.
I did
Oh,
it
yeah,
already.
yeah.
Yeah, I did it already.
Okay.
When I be
got
on
it,
there,
yeah, he got it.
I tell my
I'll tag it so it's on
Tag
your
it.
page, so
Okay.
then people that just looking
That's
at
what
your
I'm saying.
page,
I
I
did
got
it
you.
already. He got that and the YouTube. I had him go to the YouTube, but
This,
yeah,
like I
he's
said, this is one of the
connected
things
now.
that I was scared of. Like I have, I got skits written down. I got like stuff I want to record, but it's like the
When
fact
we're ready,
of
when we're ready to do these.
Uh-oh.
They're written
Come on,
down.
'cause
They're written
when you get
down.
back on here-
You already know that if we say it on camera, it's got to come
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
We already
Like,
said
yeah,
you're going to
one
be a
down.
I was about to
millionaire.
say, 'cause the
So.
millions is coming. This is your avenue.
well, just be looking out for some skits coming very, very soon. Very funny.
You know,
real, all that good stuff.
People on the line always say, I bet you won't put a name to it. I bet you won't put a date on it.
put a date on it.
Mm-hmm.
Your
This
birthday is
year.
September the 6th, right?
Seven.
Right. September 7th? Okay. September 6th, my nephew. September 7th. So, June 7th, started the first one.
So my first one.
Yeah,
First
we
of the month?
picked the date of our birth date. That's why he said May 27th.
We gonna go with that date, but I want to be. To me, how I feel about things, man. I'm trying to.
Is this the fear kicking in, trying to make an avenue out?
Nah.
Okay.
This is actually the motivation, the confidence
Okay.
coming
Yeah.
out of
Okay.
me. I'm trying to be done. I'm trying to be done by the end of the month.
June
He
7th.
went,
June
you heard what
7th.
he said.
Well, let's have it taped by the end of the month.
Mm-hmm.
By June 7th, we'll have it so that it can be at least broadcast
Okay.
to someone.
So now I
You
gotta
heard it
figure
here
out-
first.
I just gotta figure out which one I want to be my
June
first one. So I might have to just do like a poll or something like that, with some skits on there, y'all, and have them pick which one they
You
want
know
to
what?
see.
Take your notebook,
You know
throw
what?
it up, and let it drop. Whichever one. It
Open your notebook and just do it.
Or just open
Because
it up
it's not
to
like
pages,
we're gonna
pick that
stop at one.
The thing about it is though, it's not like written completely through. It has the idea, but I know that once I start doing it,
That's what
have
your actor, their actors are
yeah.
for.
I cannot just. I feel like if I have everything scripted out, it's not gonna be me. It's not gonna be authentic, and I want it to be authentic, and I want it to be.
It's
real
going
as
to be
possible,
you in there.
You know.
But you know, also there's the date you said, June 7th, June 6th. I'm starting an improv group.
His birthday falls on the 6th, 27th, and you was 7th.
Like I'm social when I guess choose to, but when it's like I have my moods.
We all do.
We all, yeah. But it's
Yeah,
like
I cannot deny that.
Wait a minute.
I need my
I
time
can
alone.
give you a time period this week we did this all. It happens weekly, you know.
I'm like this, right? You see me like, okay, he talks. He likes to do it. You see me
Come
some
on,
days.
dude. I see you more out
You
the
see
day
me some
than
days,
he
how
do.
you looking? How you looking some days?
He be at his desk like this. And all you see is his headphones. And I'll be wanting to
be
go
like
over
I'm
there
mad
and
at
tap
the
his
world.
chair. Like, nah, I'm not gonna. You can feel like, nah, I'm not gonna
I
fuck
be
with
sleeping,
him.
man.
It's like something in his cube, and he sits there by himself. But it's like the way his body language literally says, "Don't fuck with me right now."
It don't be there. I be sleeping.
If that spirit goes.
No, I be sleep, and I be like, if you see me on a desk like this,
Uh-huh.
and the computer, I'm not doing that work.
All I know is when I be getting ready,
I'm trying to look busy, man.
I ain't gonna fuck with him.
I'm trying to look busy.
So when I do mess with
So let's
when I
do
do,
this.
he do come down and talk. Though,
Let's find some of the skits that you can do in a one set setting that you know that you have access to it.
yeah, that might can make your first decision on what.
Because if you don't have the resources, there's no use in trying to
I feel like
try to push it out.
Like some of the skits I want to do.
I just want to be in it.
Some of the skits I do. It's
wanna
about
be in it.
driving.
Okay.
Cause I know it's so many things in driving that so many people go through and they think, but it's just like, dang.
I got a car.
I got cameras.
So-
I got cameras that will go any and everywhere.
All right. Bet.
I got dashboard cameras so we can turn them around.
We trying to get it, man. We trying to get
It's
it.
coming. That's the thing. It ain't getting it. It's coming. It's here.
So again,
We
if
just
you're
gotta
an
go.
actor out there, come on, hit us up.
Y'all hear y'all.
All the
and
beautiful
this
ladies. I'm
is-
just kidding.
This is
Everybody
the
out there.
longest. He meant that shit. This is the longest. See what I'm saying? This is the longest after show we've ever had, and y'all got to hear some authentic thoughts of what's coming.
The bad part about it, the after show today, it could have been a whole show
This show could have been by its own self.
with its
But
own
you know,
merit.
I was
Its
I
own
was
merit.
saying what they want because I cuss. I don't
mean,
care.
to be honest with you,
I
you the one that
brought
make
the balls
editing.
up.
You do the editing. You know how.
I'm not going. This stuff is non-editing.
okay.
I don't edit.
I'm afraid.
Everything is raw. The only thing I do is add some titles to it at
Yeah,
times.
I mean, but
No.
you control how much you want to put out there. So I'm just saying.
He
So you
put
can,
the whole thing.
So we're gonna
up.
get that. We're gonna get
this
it.
this right here was a little different today.
It
This
was.
right here should be something. You should do something with this one. This one right here should not just be the episode. You should do something different with this one.
What do you mean?
We might not release it at the same time as the.
That's my.
Okay.
That's what I'm
Okay.
talking about. Like you might have a
We'll
little snippet.
we'll slide
of,
it in there on Tuesday on them.
Like, do like
You know what?
So
You
episode
guys-
reviews. You release the whole
You
video.
guys. Let's
Did you
go.
hear what did you hear what he just said?
I almost caught that.
You gotta share so many times. You can't see the whole video if you don't do your part. It don't take long to share.
See?
None of that.
Well,
It's on you. You wanna see it?
But see, they can't see this part because we can't share
You're
it.
gonna have to show this part. You gonna have to show this part.
But he said
Oh.
to cut this part out
Mhm.
and say, or give them a piece of it with this part,
Yep.
and put just a piece of it out there, and then tell them if they don't share that, they can't get access to the whole part.
Y'all heard it here first. These people said that.
I'm liking that.
They locking y'all's blessings up. You then share it and you get your blessing.
I'm just saying, we're not controlling your
Y'all
blessings.
can wait
It's
for a
just
week to
we're
see a
just trying-
TV show.
Yeah.
Come
They
on
do
now.
be waiting.
Come on now.
Yeah, they do be ready for it.
I ain't trying to
I
gas
know
that
certain
man.
individuals
He better
that
than a
be
TV show.
up Saturday morning waiting on it to
He
come
better
out.
than a TV show.
All right, y'all.
Peace out.